Hey everybody, Ms. Dietrich here. We're taking a look at number 1 on the L26B, which the question itself isn't so much, it's not hard to find the area of this thing as much as it is to just read through all the choices and understand what you have to do with the choices. But basically we have to find the area of the entire figure, and obviously we have to break it up into shapes that we have area formulas for. So what do we have? We have this red rectangle on the top, and we have this blue rectangle on the bottom. And there's extra numbers here that you may not need, and you have to identify what numbers do you need to find the area of a rectangle. And the answer to that question is you need to find the base and the height. So for the blue rectangle, you're just going to be multiplying this 34 times this 8 to get the area of that. And for the red rectangle, you have to multiply the two numbers that are perpendicular to each other, which in this case would be the 20 and the 12. All right, so once you have those two areas, you're going to take whatever you get for this, and you're going to add it to whatever you get for this, and that will be the area of the entire figure. So if we go through the choices, it says select 3 sentences that are true. If the octagon, and remember it's an octagon because it has 8 sides going around, if the octagon is broken into 2 rectangles, the bottom rectangle has an area of 160. So when you found 34 times 8, did you get 160? So if you did, put a T next to it. If you didn't, put an F for false next to it so you keep track. B, if the octagon is broken up into 2 rectangles, the bottom rectangle has an area of 272 square feet. So do you see that these are really looking at, did you get this or did you get this when you multiply these two numbers together? So one of these will be true. All right, so part C, or statement C. If the octagon is broken into 2 rectangles, the top rectangle has an area of 240. So when you multiply these two numbers together, did you get 240? Because if you did, then you're going to say true. D, if the octagon is broken up into 2 rectangles, the top rectangle has an area of 408. So did you get 408 here? Because if you did, then you're going to pick that. Statement E, the area of the octagon is 512 square feet. So again, when you add this number and this number, what did you get for an answer? Did you get this number or did you get this number? Because you're going to pick one of these two. All right, so just be careful with your bubbling, and you should have no problem finishing this up.